Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of Boku no Hero Academia 3rd season, or you could call it My Hero Academia 3, which is on episode 16. Now, this episode right here, wow. They did a really nice job with the adaptation here and there, not to mention, like, I'm showing off certain quirks that are really, like, impressive. We had to it that UA gets ganged up on by other schools or something, or possibly just one school in general. But we have to it that one of them ends up using a quirk that's able to like separate them all apparently, and that becomes a big disadvantage. And we see to it that we get to see one person's quirk, which is Inasa Yoarashi or something, you know. And we get to see his quirk, and apparently it involves controlling the wind. And this is really impressive because he ends up using all the ball. He ends up having to suck in all of the one high school's target balls, and ends up throwing them back at them with the sheer pressure of wind, like just like in a video game, like you know, like you're above them, not to mention throwing. Blasting down a whirlwind of like high speed target ammos or something, and he freaking took out 120 people, like 120 people in this exam, and he passed already. And I'm like, holy motherfucker, dude. I remember when I saw this in the manga, like I didn't pay attention, I wasn't too impressed, but after seeing it in this episode animated, it's just like you just look at him like, holy mother, dude. He just like used his quirk to annihilate 120 people and pass. That's what got the guy woke up right away. He goes like, oh wow, there's one guy that passed and he annihilated 120 people. As for Deku or Izuku, he ends up being occupied by a girl apparently who has the ability to disappear here and there. Not to mention she has this obsession towards him. She goes like, I want to know more about you, you know, blah blah blah, and they end up having a clash against each other. And eventually we have to it that Izuku does save Uraraka, which we do know that she got separated from Izuku. But the one thing for sure, Izuku did not fall for such a trick, and knows that Uraraka, who purposely saved herself, etc. Purposely fell off by herself without using a quirk. And of course, Izuku almost got hit by this disguised Uraraka, which is apparently the same girl who wants to go after Izuku. Like, you know, this unhealthy obsession towards him. But we see to it that she landed a scratch on Izuku's face, and he gets saved by Seto and Uraraka last minute, and she gets really upset, you know. Not to mention, she ends up telling Ochako-chan, like, Izuku has a great deal of trust in you, you know? And we have to it that she leaves right away. As for the others, such as Todoroki, he ends up having to, like, take on possibly an entire school of ninja people himself. But apparently, he later on realizes that they proved more of a match for him already. Because, like, we see to it that there's a guy in the red ninja suit apparently has he ends up having a type of quirk where he can make things bigger and larger. And of course, Todoroki tries to hit a tool that's bigger than him with fire, but apparently that does not work out. He goes like, no way, it resisted my fire attack. And the guy says, of course, this thing is made of tungsten, which is able to handle more heat than you could imagine, obviously. And episode ends up with Todoroki in a freaking standoffish point where he's getting ready to take on a bunch of ninjas, etc. And we see to it that preview of next episode is gonna get more intense, and it's gonna be titled Class 1A. So we're going to figure out like what kind of like abilities and what else they have been working on throughout the times shown in the anime next week, which I look forward to. So overall, Class 1A ends up standing their ground, but they got separated. Izuku having to take on some girl that has this strange obsession with him, and we see to it that Izuku does get one dot lit up on him, which apparently it's that same girl, and she has this ability to like maneuver around without being detected, etc. You know, it was pretty impressive. Aside from that, as for the others, Izuku does reunite with Ochaku-chan and Sero eventually, and of course I got into some trouble here and there, but Aside from that, Izuku is thinking of making sure that he keep his legs stronger than ever, you know. And as for the others, such as Todoroki, he's already in somewhat of a pinch against ninja people, and many others as well who apparently got taken out. For example, Inasa Yorashi, dude, his quirk right there, very, very deadly. You got to admit to that. I mean, that guy's whirlwind, able to take out 120 people and just be the first person to pass or so. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, like I said, this episode was well done. Looking forward to more. Until then, I'll see you guys in my next video. So, I'm off with other people. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot!